getting started with the TLC-300 Controllerless Triple Probe Laser System by Theralase. In this brief video, we are going to unpack the components, show you how to set up and program the laser system, and review all the safety features. Inside the lid of the protective case, you will find a set of manuals, the protocol quick reference guide, and safety poster. You'll find one pair of Theralase protective safety goggles. You'll find a small plastic bag containing a key and the remote interlock connector, which we will take a closer look at shortly. The power adapter recharging unit, and of course the Theralase TLC-300 Controllerless Triple Probe with one 905 and two 660 nanometer laser diodes. Now let's take a closer look at the TLC-300, starting with the safety key. Insert the key into the keypad on the side of the probe as shown. The TLC-300 also has a remote interlock connector, which is to be inserted into the mini jack located on the side opposite the key. With the remote interlock and the key connected, the laser probe can be operational. Now connect the AC adapter by lining up and gently inserting the cable connector into the jack located at the end of the laser probe. And now plug the AC adapter into a convenient wall outlet in order to recharge the internal battery of the TLC-300. This is how to use the emergency stop button to turn off the laser probe. Stop. Theralase protective safety goggles should be worn by everyone in the treatment room. In the next workshop, let's set a treatment protocol. In order to set a protocol, the interlock connector has to be inserted and the key switch has to be in the on position. It's going to blink, but if you don't catch it while it's blinking, then you're just going to have to turn it off again and turn it on. So we're going to set this at 3 minutes. While it's blinking, push it to 3 minutes, and then wait till it stops blinking, and then it will be power, which always defaults to 0. Let's set that at 50. There we go, 55, 50. And then we're going to wait for the volume to come on. We're going to leave it on the on position. If it says off, then change it to on. Looks like you. And once it gets back to the time, back to 3, with the arm light on, and you push it on, and the green light will go on, and then it'll count down to 0. If you want to stop it, you can push the off button at any time and stop it. You can start again by pushing the on button. And you can stop the probe by turning the key to the off position, or by pushing the emergency stop button. And then the laser will stop. Programming the TLC-300 is very simple, but might take a little bit of practice to get the feel of it. Let's review. Turn the key on. It will blink. While it's blinking, you need to push the green on-off buttons to program up or down the time. The probe can be programmed up to 30 continuous minutes, but you wouldn't necessarily want to do that. Most treatment times are between 1.5 to 4 minutes per treatment location. We're going to go back to 2.5 minutes. You get a feel for this once you try it. Once it stops blinking, it goes to power, which defaults to 0. We can set that as high as 100. But we're going to go, there's 100, but we're going to go to 45, and once that's at 45 while it's blinking, we'll let go, and then the volume will come on. We're going to leave the volume on so that we can hear the indicator tones, and now that the LCD has stopped blinking and returned back to the treatment time we'd originally set, all you need to do is to position the probe on the patient, and then press the on button, and then your laser will start. To stop it, just press the off button. To start it again, just press the on button, the green light will go on, And to use the emergency, you can turn it off with the key or you can press the emergency stop. Either way it'll work. So the interlock connector is in, the key switch is on. It blinks. While it's blinking, you need to catch it, otherwise you're going to miss it. So make sure that it's blinking. I'm going to set it at 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes 30 seconds. Now the power comes on. I have to use these two buttons in order to program it. You can program it as high as 100, and in this case I'll do 45. If you program too high, you just go back down. It takes a little bit of practice. Once you get the hang of it, it's very simple. And then you wait for that to stop blinking, then you get the volume. Now you can turn the volume off or on, but we want it on because we want to be able to hear a beep to indicate things. Now once that gets back, stops blinking, gets back to the time, and the arm light is on, you're ready to do a treatment. So all you do now is position it and